Hello everyone and welcome back to Pabbly. Guys, my name is Akib and here I try to solve the issues related to work and your business with the help of automation. Okay, so there are some tasks which kills your time unnecessarily and here we try to solve those tasks and issues with the help of automation so that you can save your time and energy and focus on more important things. Okay, so in this video I would like to show you an automation by which you can sync your Trello application with Jira. Okay, so there are businesses and companies that use both of these applications for their work. So Trello is a task management application, okay, where you can track the progress of your work and your work schedule, and Jira is a project management tool where you can track the where you can assign projects to your team members, your tasks to your team members, and do actually manage the project. Okay, so many companies and business people want to sync them together because they have to switch to and fro between both of these applications many times on daily basis, and it kills their time unnecessarily. Okay, so here we are setting up an automation which will automatically create a Jira issue as and when you add a card in Trello. Okay, so this will happen automatically. And to make this happen, we are using Pabbly Connect application, which is an automation and integration tool. Okay, and the flow of this automation is going to look like this. So you can see here, as and when you add a card in Trello, a Jira issue will be created automatically in Jira application and a specific person will be assigned to that task, okay, or an issue. So let us set up this automation together. So guys, the first step to set up this automation is to log in into your Pabbly Connect account. Okay. So guys, you can check the description in which I have pasted the link from which you can set up your free Pabbly Connect trial account in just 2 minutes. After that, you can log in and you can reach here on the dashboard of Pabbly Connect like this. Okay. And here in this dashboard, you have to start working by creating a workflow. So to create a workflow, you just have to click here on this create workflow button. And here you can give a relevant name to a workflow. So let me fill this name here. So I have given the name of this workflow as create Jira issue from Trello automatically. Okay. Now you can click here on this create button and you can see your workflow getting created here like this. Okay. And on this page, you will find these two things, the trigger and the action. So our automation work on these two things. The trigger is occurrence of any event. So it is saying here when this happens, that means when this event occurs. Action is saying Pabbly Connect do this. All right. So action is the response to that trigger. Okay. As in our use case, the trigger would be a new card added in Trello, and the action or the response to that trigger would be to create an issue in Jira. Okay. So first of all, you have to set up your trigger. Click here on this trigger window, and from this choose app field, you can see you have to choose your trigger application. So in our case, this application is Jira. Oh, sorry, this application is Trello because we are first creating a card in Trello. After that, we want that an issue will be created along according to the details of that card in Jira. Okay, so if you have to choose Trello here. So this is Trello, select it. Okay, and from this trigger event, you have to select this new card option. Okay, so it triggers when a new card is added. So click here on this new card. Okay. Then click on connect, and from this window select this add new connection option, and it will ask for these things, the username, the API key, and the token. Okay, so to find the username, you just have to go to your Trello account, and from this profile icon, and you can see this is the Trello account, and here I have these I have this board and I have this list. So these are called list. So I have this list, issues to do, issues in progress, issues overdue, and the issues resolved. So that's how we can track the progress and the schedule of our tasks. Okay. Right now, I want to connect Trello with Pabbly Connect. Okay. So to create this automation for this, we needed this username. So to find this username, I am clicking on this profile icon here. And from this profile and visibility option, you can get your username like this. Here is my username. I'm copying this and I'm pasting the username here like this. And for the API key and the token, you can find the above details. You can read here. You can find the above details by login to your Trello account, and you have to generate a API key there and a token there. Okay. So by clicking on this here button, here option like this, it will show you this page. Okay. And here you will find this API key like this. So just copy this key from here and paste this key in this API key field here. For the token, you can generate the token from that page only, which from the here only, and you can see, you can read here, you can read it actually, and here by clicking on this token button, you can generate a token. So click here, and it will generate a token for you from this page. What you have to do, you just have to scroll down here and click on this allow button. Okay, like this, and this is the token you can use for connection. Okay, so just copy this token from here, come back to Pabbly Connect, paste the token here, and click on save now, and you will see that will be connected with Trello like this. Okay, so it started showing connected here. Now it is asking for the board, the name of the board which you are using. So I'm using this board. You can see I'm going back to my Trello board. Okay, so this is a board. You can see Pabbly Connect project. This is the name of my board. Okay, so you have to select this board from this drop down, and from this drop down it will show you all the boards that you have created in Trello, and my board is Pabbly Connect project. You can see it is showing us this. Select the board from here, and from here you have to select the list. So you can actually select the lists in which you are adding the card, and you can select the list on which you want to add the card, and you want to create an issue out of that card in Jira. So I'm going to select this issues to do list. Okay, so I want that as and when I add a card here in this issues to do list, a Jira issue will be created. Okay, so I'm going to select this list from this drop down like this. Okay, then you have to click on save and send test request, so it will check the connection. Okay, if that is work, and you can see when you click on save and send test request, it actually started showing waiting for the response. This means when it starts showing like this means you have to do a test submission, or you have to create a test card in Trello's list, so that it can capture the details of that card here. Okay, so let's create a new card, a test card in Trello, and in this list that we have selected. So I'm adding a card here, and let's give it any name. So I'm giving it and the name as a bug. Okay, a bug found. So this is a issue. Okay, and I'm adding this card here. A card is added, and here you can see as you add the card, we didn't have filled any details regarding that card till now in Trello, but as you created the card, it captured the details of the card like this. You can see model name issues to do, the card's name a bug found. Okay, and that board name Pabbly Connect project, and all these details. Okay, but what generally happens, you not only add a card here, but you add a card like this, then you do more things. Like you can open this card and write a description of this card, right? And you can add custom fields. You can do many things. You can add members to this cards. Generally, people add members here who is going to work on this card, or you can check. You can label this card according to the priority or the sensitiveness. Okay, so you do a lot more things, not just by adding the card, but you do a lot more things in card. But as you can see, as I added a card here, the data got captured. Okay, but we want that when this card get updated anyhow, then only we want to capture the details, so that a issue will be created properly in Jira. Okay, for that what we can do, let me tell you. First, let me write a little description here of this issue. Okay, so I'm writing here, a bug is found in the updated version of our application. Okay, that's it. I'm just writing this because we are uh, setting up this automation. So this is a test card. Okay, and I have given a description here. Okay, and this card is here saved. Now we actually have captured the details of the card like this, but here you will not find the description that I just updated in the card. So now we are going to use this actions tab, and here we are going to connect Trello again with a different action event. Okay, so here we are going to select Trello from this choose app field like this. Okay, and now we will select an action event like this, which is get card details. Okay, let me show you. So when you scroll down, you will find this option, get a card. Okay, so it will get a card details by the ID. Okay, select this get a card option, then click on this connect button, and now we can select existing connection option. You need not to do make the fresh connection again with Trello because we have connected with Trello in the first step only. So select this existing connection option, then click on save, and you will be connected with Trello. Okay, so now it is asking for the card ID. So you can see in this previous step where we have just created a card and the data got captured, it will show you a card ID here. You can see this is the card ID, action display entities card ID. So I'm going to select this, map this card ID here in this step, in the second step. So when you click here, it will show you this previous step, Trello card in the drop down. So click on this step, and from here scroll down to find the card ID. Okay, so you can see in this action data card ID label, this is the card ID. So map it like this, and then click on save and send test request. So now it will give you the details of the card that you have added. Okay, so here you can see it is showing us the description also. Okay, a bug is found in the updated version of our app. So this is the exact description, the name of the card as well. Okay, so now we have the details of the card as well, and we want to create an issue with the help of this data that we have received from Trello, and we are going to create an issue in Jira. Okay, but guys, what happens when you create a card in Trello and make a connection with Pabbly Connect of Trello, it will send you the details of the card as and when you create a card here. Okay, and after that you are going to add details in that card, so it will send you the details again in Pabbly Connect because you have added this step also, which is get a card step. Okay, so guys, we want to create a issue in Jira as and when we complete this process here. What process? Adding of a card and adding the details of the card. Okay, after that only we want to create a issue in Jira with all the details that we have filled in the card and the name of the issue as well. Okay, so when you fetch the details in these two steps and apply an automation by connecting Jira here, what will happen? It will create two issues. Okay, one time it will create an issue as and when you add a card there in Trello, and another time it will create another issue when you add the description in Trello, okay, in a card. So we do not want to create two issues for single card. We want to create a single issue for the single card. Okay, so for that, to ensure what we are trying to do, what we will do, we will use some features that we have in Pabbly Connect here. Okay, so that feature is called a filter. Okay, so we are going to apply a filter, and we'll tell to Pabbly that as and when you will get the details of the card along with the description, then only create a single issue in Jira. Okay, for that, what you have to do, you have to scroll back here, scroll back, and in between these two steps, I'm going to apply a filter by clicking here on this plus icon. Another action step will open up, and from here choose this filter option. Okay, and here it will ask for this select label. Okay, and here when you click, it will show you these steps, the Trello card steps. So from this first step, I'm going to select a label, guys. You can see in this previous step when it create a cards, it will show you this thing. Let me show you. In this action type, it will show you this create card. Okay, in this action type label, it will show you create card. So when a card is created, we want to create an issue. Okay, so for that you have to select this label from here, scroll down and find the action type as create card. Okay, and make the filter type equals to, and when this action type is equal to this value, which value? Create card. Okay, so we are ensuring that when the card is created, then only create a issue. Okay, so here you can see I have applied this filter. Now click on this save and send test request, and it will show you the status in the response as success and the condition is true. Okay, so this means that when a card is created, then only a issue will be created in Jira. It will not create any issue when you update a card. Okay, or you move a card in the board. It will only create an issue when you create a card. But guys, as you have seen that as and when I created and added a card here without without adding any description in the card, it just fetched the details and uh, right away. Okay, it just fetched the details instantly. But if you fetch the details instantly, it won't show you the description. And you have applied a filter here that as and when a card action type will be equal to create card, then run this workflow. So what will happen? An issue will be created in Jira, but it won't have any description and it won't have any labels or any assignees. Okay, but we do get the card details here in this next step with the help of this get a card option. So how to solve this issue here? Guys, we can solve this issue by applying a delay module here in Pabbly. Okay, so what happens here, as you create a card here, you just have to name this card like this, a card. Okay, and then you can add this card. After this, if you try to fill the description of this card by clicking here, by opening card, you can fill the description. You can add custom field. You can add any member to this card like this. You can add the due date of this task by clicking on this dates. Okay, you can actually select the due date on which you want to complete this task. Okay, from this due date option. Okay, like this. So guys, to fill all these things, I think it takes a few minutes, like 3 to 4 minutes. So what we can do after this step, we can apply a delay module here. Okay, and by that delay module, what will happen? This workflow will stop for a few minutes. Okay, so it will wait until you fill all the details in that card, and after that, this workflow will run. Okay, and after let me show you. Actually, I'm clicking here on this plus icon again. After this first step, after this trigger, I am clicking here on this plus icon. Okay, or you can apply this delay. Let me apply this delay not here but after this filter. Okay, so it will work more properly. After this filter, I'm going to apply this delay. So I'm writing delay here. This is the delay module, and I'm putting a delay here of minutes, and here you can see it will show you these two options, delay for and delay until. So I'm selecting delay for because I'm going to delay this automation for few minutes. Okay, so I'm selecting here minutes, and here I'm making the delay value as 3. Okay, so as and when you add a card here and apply a delay here, it after adding the card, this automation will wait for 3 minutes until you fill the descriptions, and after that it will apply this action, that get a card now. After 3 minutes, get a card, so that you can get the details of the card. After that, we are going to create an issue. Okay, so it's a bit tricky here, but don't worry, it will work fine. So you have applied a delay here. Click here on save and send test request. So it is showing the message that this automation is delayed for 3 minutes. So after 3 minutes, it will collect the details. After you are done filling the details in the card, it will get the card details by this action step like this. Okay, now we want to create a issue in Jira. For that, click here on this plus icon, and from this another action window, I'm going to select the action application as Jira software. Okay, and then in this action event, select create issue option, so it will create a new issue in the project. Okay, then click on connect, and from this window select add new connection, then click on connect with Jira software. Okay, so from here it will bring you to the login window of Jira if you're not logged in, and I have already logged in here, so it is asking me to give the required access to create an issue. So you just have to click on this accept here, and it will start connecting with Jira application. You can see the authorization is successful now. Okay, and in a few seconds it will be connected here like this. Okay, now it is asking for the base URL, and it got selected here automatically. In this drop down, it is showing us this base URL. Okay, so this is actually the URL of the dashboard. You can see in this top search bar. Okay, so it will show you this URL here in this base URL field, so you have to select the URL. Then it is asking in which project you want to create an issue. So you have all these projects you can see in this drop down, and I'm selecting this Pabbly Connect project. Okay, so you have to select this project from this drop down. It will show you all the projects you have in Jira. Select your project here. Okay, and then it will ask for the issue type. Okay, so actually to create an issue here, let me show you. In Jira, when you create an issue, it will ask for these things. So it is asking same things in Pabbly Connect. Okay, select your project, select the issue type, then give the summary. So you will see in Pabbly Connect, it will show you all these things. You have selected the project, then you have to select the issue type. So I'm selecting the issue type as improvements, and here you have to put the summary of the issue. So I'm just going to map the summary from the data that we have captured from Trello. Okay, because I want to set up this automation. I want to happen this automatically. I do not want to manually put the summary again and again. Okay, so I'm going to map the details. For that, you have to click here on the summary field, and it will show you all the previous steps, and you will find the summary from this get a card from Trello option. Okay, so it will show you it is showing you the description. So here I have the title of the card, so here I'm mapping it for the summary, and in the description I'm going to map the description from the get a Trello card option, and here is the description. I'm mapping the description like this, and you can set the priority of this task or this issue also. So I'm selecting as medium. You can add the labels here. Okay, and you can assign any team member that you have in your Jira also from here only. Okay, so you can assign some tasks to a single person. So I'm selecting here as this person, Ashmita Mandal. Then let's check our connection with Jira by clicking on save and send test request. Any issue got created or not. So I am clicking here, and let's see if this will create an issue for us or not. And you can see it is showing us this key PCP60. Let's check in our Pabbly Connect, in my Jira application, if a new issue got created here or not. And let me refresh this page, and you can see PCP60 named key project, key issue is created here with this summary as a bug found, and the assignee name is Ashmita Mandal. So this is how it is going to happen in real time, guys. Okay, so now you just have to click on save, and we are done here. So now let me show you how it will work in real time. Okay, so now I'm going to create a card here in this issues to-do list. Okay, I'm putting the name as a new card only. Okay, and I'm adding the card. Now I'm opening the card and filling the description as description of the new card. Okay, and I'm adding a label here, and I'm adding a due date here. Okay, and I think we have taken a few minutes here. Now let me just save this card here. Okay, so I got this card saved here as a new card. Okay, so I think our automation is working. Now let's check in my Jira application if a new issue got created here with this name and description or not. Okay. And you can see a new issue got created here automatically, guys. You can see PCP61, a new card as a summary. Okay, and let me open it, and you can see the description is the same description of the new card. Okay, so this is what we have added here in this card, and issue got created with the description and all the details as well. Okay, so you can see the priority is medium here, and the assignee is Ashmita Mandal that we have selected here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, now let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. First of all, in this trigger, I connected my Trello application with new card as a trigger event. Okay, then captured the test details of a card, and after that I applied the filter to say to Pabbly that as and when a new card get created, then only run this workflow. After that I applied a delay for 3 minutes because we want to wait for 3 minutes till we fill the description and all other details in that card. Okay, after that I want to get the card details here in Pabbly Connect with along with the description and all other things. Then I want to create an issue in Jira here. Okay, so this is how it is going to happen. Now you just have to click on save, and you are done here, and you have to set up this automation and these connections only once. After that, as and when you add a new card in your Trello board, an issue will be created automatically according to the card and the details. Okay, and guys, you can use this same workflow because I'm going to paste the link of the same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect trial account and start using this automation instantly. So guys, this is it for today's video. If you got any query regarding our business automation, you can ask and discuss your queries from this forum. And guys, if you want to check the pricing of this application, you can use this link. And if our automations are helping you, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.